Welcome to the Tradies in Business podcast with your hosts Warwick Bidwell and Nicole Cox. Divert your phone and grab a brew as Waz and Nick unpack tips, tales, secrets and stuff-ups from guests both inside and outside your trade, helping educate and inspire you to break the cycle of gut-busting and money stress and create a true trade business.
You caught me singing. That's terrible.
G'day, listeners. Welcome to the Tradies in Business podcast as Coxie's microphone flops down and she sings the... What were you singing anyway?
I don't know. I think I was trying to sing Eye of the Tiger. I'll get you all pumped up for today.
Yes, that was the Rocky theme. Da-da-da.
Yeah, that one.
Da-da-da.
That's where I was going.
I'm running down the stairs. There's sweat flying out of my hair. People are grossed out everywhere.
Are you feeling pumped and excited and ready to go?
Oh, Coxie, I am on to my 7th coffee. No, I'm only kidding. Although I do drink doubles, and I realised a little while ago that every coffee I make is a double because I have a cool little coffee machine at home here, which is where Tradies in Business Southern headquarters is located. And I can easily have 3 or 4 cups of coffee a day, but they're double shots. So I'm having like 6 shots of coffee a day.
I have a minimum of 2. And mine, the morning shots are double shots also. I also have a fancy coffee machine. Mine's more of a press a button and it happens thing than you enjoy the process of grinding the beans, etc.
Yes, I like grinding my gears.
Don't have enough time to do that. It's press the button and go. But yeah, a minimum 2 double shots, so 4 coffees a morning minimum.
Yeah.
But I don't have breakfast.
No, we're both IFers.
We sound so cool, so hip. Perth.
#IF.
Totes.
So today, pumped. Yes, Coxie, I always get a little anxious about the last Friday of the quarter.
Why?
Because it's TIB90 day.
It's my favourite day of the quarter.
I get anxious because I'm so desperate to deliver value to the people that turn up.
Yes.
I just feel a little bit of anxiety around that because it's like, I really want to deliver value and I want to make sure everyone goes away with something worthwhile and that they get a shift, and it's just how I am. I think it's why I actually started coaching 12 and a half years ago, is because I felt like that about my clients when I was a financial advisor. And so coaching, it's like it sort of expands the reach of what I get to impact people around, whether it's their headspace or relationships. It's not just about their profit and their marketing and their business. It's about a whole lot more than that as coaches and mentors. And so I just, I feel like I'm in a bit of a position of responsibility and privilege that I'm someone who is, along with you, obviously, facilitating people's change and growth. So I just always feel a little bit of pressure around that, self-imposed, of course. But, yeah.
There's a lot I love about being a 40-year-old woman, and a great deal of that is having the confidence in knowing that the systems that we've built will deliver the value that we're trying so desperately to deliver. So I don't actually worry about it. You know what I worry about? Stuffing up the breakout rooms, or...
You worry about the technology.
I do, or not having put enough time into one particular member, because it can be very difficult to juggle 50 people on a call. It's not the easiest thing in the world. And I like everyone to walk away knowing that we've given them as much time as everyone else. So for me, that feels like that's my pressure point.
So you're about the equity.
Yes. So
okay.
That today for me will be I'll be quite mindful around that as we break out into our breakout rooms and you and I jump in between and talk and say g'day and do all the things that we need to do.
So you'll be making sure that it's equitable and I'll be making sure that it's valuable, and together we will deliver an awesome afternoon.
Of course we will. We know that we will.
And we always get fantastic feedback from the people who attend TIB90 #. That's going to be about the only hashtag I'm ever going to get some traction is something to do with some boring ass business planning. Hang on, no, it's not boring. But it is. We do get great feedback, and it is such a fantastic afternoon. So this is a fairly short episode. I don't even think we're going to drop any F-bombs other than fun.
I've got an F-bomb.
Oh. What?
Football. It's meant to be my grand final luncheon today for the AFL, and it's not on.
Yes.
So I've got one I can... Well,
there's something even better, and it's TIB172.
That's true. And I'm going to treat myself to a lovely lunch today. I haven't figured out what that's going to be yet before we join everyone online at 1 o'clock. What are you going to have for lunch today?
Well, that's a good idea. I might go thaw out a big chunk of steak or something and have a...
Geez, Tasmania, I don't think your steak's going to thaw in time for lunch, Warwick.
No, it's cold warm water in the sink.
Oh, very clever. Actually, steak could be quite... I could do one for me and the builder will just go back to doing what he does, and I can come down here all charged up on red meat.
Either that or I'll just go see what's in the fridge, and if there's nothing there, it'll be a tin of sardines.
Oh, I'm so glad that we're not in the same room. Fishy breath. It is, sorry, a bit of a reflective day in that this was meant to be our last live appearance for this year on our stadium tour.
Yes.
Well, COVID came and ruined everything, but we were going to have an in-person stadium tour that looked like 90-day planning sessions. Currently on hold, hopefully waiting for next year.
Well, it's given us time to save up all the money for our business class travel all around Australia.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the cards.
After talking yesterday about simplifying our holidays. And
very true.
But, you know, when you travel for business, it's like, I don't want to sit up the back of the bus with the screaming kid and the, you know, crusty old guy that hasn't showered for a few days.
No, thank you.
All of us wearing masks because, heaven forbid, we might catch a disease. Anywho, so you listening to this should think about your Friday, the 25th of September. How could you make today the best day you've had in ages? Well, there's a simple answer to that. It is to cancel everything that you've got on after 1 p.m. this afternoon and come and join us for TIB90. It really is a game changer for trade business owners.
Yes.
And before you tell us that you're too busy or whatever, don't knock it till you've tried it. It's a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours. You don't even have to be there for the whole session. We have an intermission of half an hour or so for kid pickups and returning phone calls or a quick durry or whatever you need to do. And then we hang out together from 4 o'clock for a bit of networking, a bit of BS, mostly just taking the piss out of me and seeing if anyone can catch me out, which is pretty infrequent. But you know, you can come and give it your best shot. See if you can beat me in a witty quip fest. And but most of all, you actually spend a few hours, invest a few hours in thinking about what you're doing for the next few months. And like we talked about on the episode yesterday about travel and holidays and everything, is being more conscious and mindful about your business. Make the next 3 months a conscious choice about what you do and where you're headed, rather than just a mindless stress fest and just doing stuff randomly. So that's my little Friday thought for you this morning, tradies.
And I'll finish up with, I promise we won't mention TIB90 again until January next year.
Because people are like, we actually had a couple of our members have a swipe at us yesterday. It's like, what's TIB90? I haven't heard about it before. This is the first I've heard about it.
Cheeky buggers.
I'm like, are you serious? Come on. We've had this every... Oh, that's right. They're taking the piss.
We hope to see you this afternoon. We're super pumped and excited. We're apparently both eating steak for lunch now, which is awesome. We're going to have some more coffee. We have plenty of our soda water from our soda streams charged and ready to go. Lots of pen and paper. Smiles all round. Let's do this, Warwick Bidwell.
Let's crack on, Coxie. I'm going to go make a triple shot espresso.
Woo! See you soon.
See you this afternoon.
Bye.
You've been listening to the Tradies in Business podcast with Warwick Bidwell and Nicole Cox. Find out more about today's guest, tools for your trade business, and other cool stuff at tradiesinbusiness.com.au.